in a way that our setup is really it's really useful, because obviously we're collecting all this data because people are posting and replying, and we often see young people coming back onto the app to say, thank you, that's really helped, or this is what's happened to me now. And so we can very easily track the journeys of these young people as they're experiencing, practicing getting support, and then go on to get it. And so we've seen some fantastic examples of young people who've discussed going and talking to counsellors or school nurses, should they do it, they don't feel confident, right through to the point where they actually do it, and then they come back and say, I've had my first session and it was really helpful. And my all-time favourite is one user who's been on a lot and has clearly needed a lot of support, and finally posted to say thank you to us, because they said, today I managed to go into a cafe and order a coffee and a snack, and I've never been able to do that before. And I mean, that always gets me, it's amazing to see that journey so completely in the app.
And I suppose in a way, the app is unusual because it's also obvious. Anybody who looks into our app and looks at individual users and how they are using the app and changing. And what it also shows our users is that there are ups and there are downs. It's not linear. It's not you start out sick and you get better. People use it, they feel better, they get worse, they come back, they use it again. And that is very, very important, because we need to normalize the idea that anxiety is an everyday part of life, and that, what you need is to know how to cope. You'll never be able to get rid of it. There are issues that these kids are dealing with that no one will ever be able to change. Society will never be able to change them. The only thing we can do is equip them emotionally so that they know how to ride out the difficult times and get through.
Yeah, we also see the app is, kids, it's very easy to influence kids, and so the app is doing that in a positive way, and it's because their peers are doing it. So when one person comes back and says, thank you for that help, you then see over the next few posts, several other people will come back and say, that's really helped me. And we really appreciate that way. We're sort of spreading positivity, or the peers themselves are spreading positivity. That's very encouraging.
And we also think it demonstrates how social media can really be a force for good. It gets an awful lot of bad press, but actually the things that are happening are, utilised in the right way and with the right safeguards and regulations in place, could be a phenomenal force for good. It's an amazing communication tool. It's a way of connecting people together. It's a way of offering kids the opportunity to learn from each other. Those are all amazing, but it just needs to have the right safeguarding in place.